Aloha, everyone. So, this is my first live using YouTube, but it's also my return trip back to Dublin, Ireland, where I will be till the end of February. I just completed a 2 week trip over to Italy. Started off in Bergamo and traveled all the way down the coast, down to the southernmost part of Italy, on back up again, and have seen so many magnificent things and people along the way. And speaking of magnificent, welcome to St. Patrick's Cathedral in Dublin, Ireland. So, the purpose of this live video is to catch you up on some of what I've been up to. For example, um, traveling abroad as an American, especially one who has never been out of the country for the most part, has been a real eye opener. And so for me, I can tell you one situation where I ran into a gentleman who, while we were looking for a parking space, showed us this excellent parking space. Came out of nowhere and guided us to this little secret spot that, had he not been there, we would have never found. And just said, "Park here." And so we parked there. Then we got out, we thanked him, and he's like, "You don't have to thank me, you have to pay me." And so I asked who he was, and he said he worked there. But there was no there to be worked at, so I asked him for credentials, and he didn't have any. Then he asked me for mine, and I didn't have any. So it was kind of a face square off. Turned out he was from Albania. He asked me where I was from, and so I kind of said all over. But after poking and prodding in a very kind way, he was not mean at all. I told him Texas, and he lit up like a pinball machine and told me all of these places he's been to: Houston and Galveston and Austin and San Antonio. And I never even heard of Albania, and here this guy knows more about my home state than uh, I ever did from where he's from. So basically, that put me at ease, and it also made me realize, hey, everybody's doing their hustle, everybody's trying to make a dollar in the best way he can. Granted, he does not hold a official position at that parking lot. Uh, he's just a dude who saw an opportunity to make a couple of euros, and that's what he did. So I noticed in that moment how defensive I was of the whole situation. I was coming at it from a point of view of I didn't want to be taken advantage of. This guy was coming at a point of view where he was just being kind, and it was almost like just asking for a little gratuity or gratitude for going a little bit above and beyond. And he taught me a lot. Taught me to be open minded, to always think the best of people. And, not only was he from Albania, but he also spoke my language, knew my home state and my country better than I knew his. And whether he's actually been there or not, he's very well informed. And you would not think twice to look at this guy. Somebody you could probably pass on the street and never say hello. But in my experience, there are angels out there everywhere, and they are running into us to teach us something about ourselves. So once I was able to put my ego aside and just be open, that really taught me something: to just be grateful, to be humble, and to be patient with myself, as far as forgiving myself for being a little bit arrogant and pompous. And because of that, I was able to enjoy 2 magnificent weeks in Italy, and from the likes of which I met several other amazing people in my hostel, saw some amazing architecture, and now I am sharing that on my Instagram, which is Demetrius74. So if you are not on Instagram, it's an easy app to download, and it's about building community, which is what I'm doing here with all of you. So I look forward to our next video. Please leave any comments in the section below, and feel free to subscribe. With that, aloha. And I don't know how to end this video, by the way, so this should do it.